it's going to be for Ascension.
I mean, you can go even like safer, play something like an Ezreal. What the? Okay.
Well, if you're going to go out swinging, I guess. Vayne now getting locked in from the... He says you want to go toe-to-toe. Shock in a tiebreaker. Sadly, it was only the early game where he remained relevant.
Nixar on a Vayne. It's one of the highest damage 80 carries in the game.
On the opposite side of a Pyke to set up that bottom side of the map.
Against a melee opponent. Wonder potentially looking for something on the top side. However, Lloyd in trouble.
Just moving in. Lloyd taking a lot of damage here. A lot of initial punch coming up. Rich is here, though. First blood goes out. Pyke going to get right out with that Phantom Undertow. Doesn't want a piece of it.
Perks and Yankos on exactly the same page. Now G4 wants in, however.
No mana from Perks. Wadid is on the way. Is he going to commit for anything else? Looks like G4 now running, but he has to be careful. Yankos is ready with the follow-up CC. They may just be able to burn through the caster, but he wants it. The Pyke leaping forward. Here comes the hook. Pulls him back. Doesn't even need to. Perks' corpse on the ground as Rich now runs. Should be easy for the Pyke to make it out, but Yankos is on the hunt nonetheless. Knows better than to pursue any further. Of course, the passive of Kassadin to keep him a little bit more resistant to the early plays, but Yankos now has to be careful. He is the one in trouble. Level 5, red buff may be able to peel him back, but almost impossible to get this Kassadin out of him without the help of Perks. He goes in, he wants a little bit more, but he's going to need one more ult charge or the flash to commit. Now is he going to go for Perks too? He has the red buff, he has the regen. Maybe he can keep this play going. Wonder wants to keep it, but Lloyd is on the backside. G4 leaping over. Double kill dropping for G4. Wonder fires back, but this Kassadin is taken off.
Yeah, it certainly is. However, Wonder is already 30 CS ahead in the top lane, now has a red buff and a kill, so not all bad news for G2 fans. G4 at the same time, we saw what kind of the 0-0 down. You could see it already at the back of the red buff by the time he died. Yankos looking for the gang.
Yankos and the ultimate. Rich is going to be able to leave out safe, but Nixor not quite so lucky. Not enough time to wait for the wall, and that means he drops the Hjarnan.
Members also behind Perks' turret, one of them being his top laner Rocky that has flash available. Dracos, do they go for this?
They want to go for it, already using the ultimate for the Aatrox to get him in faster. Perks, there's really no way out here, just hoping he can get a kill back. Rocky going to grab one.
Two of the carries here.
Rich playing a little aggressive, standing forward, ready to potentially try to get some damage down onto Yankos. And Rocky doing what he can on the top side, but Wonder, of course, as you already mentioned it, massive CS lead. Not quite as big of an item
ultimate for Rocky.
Be able to go for it. Ulti goes out, flash to take that one away. Now G2 looking to force play onto Rich. Chain CC has to be perfect to kill the Pyke, and it is taken out by the side of G2.
So now a different member is going to have to carry for this G2 lineup. G4 goes forward.
That's a big risk. Here comes the headbutt pulverized once again. Chain CC comes through. G4 now running, trying to make it out to safety. The flash, the auto, hits him with the cowbell, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, it certainly is. Meanwhile, the rest of G4's team is taking a dragon. Not going to work out. This comes into the teleport.
Wonder's on the way. Urgot is on the way. Lloyd may just have to run for this one. A little bit harder to chase down the Vayne and the Pyke. Wonder hungry for
Wonder over when there is just going to be all of the CC available. Looks like G2 should be able to take them. Rocky now in some trouble.
Use the knock up here to try to walk away as well. Urgot pulling it back, but Rocky may just have to burn Aldi to stay alive here. Needs to be quick on the trigger, is going to use it. Wonder's just going to wait it out. Now pulling him back in the middle of the creep wave. Wants to keep this fight going. As you see, he's only about half the health bar. Is going to come back even less. 10%. Wants to kill him. 5 at a time. But here comes the rest of the lineup. G4 is hunting. Rich is hunting. If he gets low enough, that man is going. Death from below. Not going to be used. Wonder using the flash at a clutch moment. But they're chasing him down. They just want to kill him. Yankos is here to fire back. Death from below. Not going to get the kill that they want. And G4 is now running as Yankos is hunting. Pulling back the Pyke. But the Pyke is fed up. Time isn't enough, wants to make it. Is going to flash out to safety. Yanko still hitting home, still getting the killing spree.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 trade in the end.
Wow, G2, so the bottom lane, taking out these towers, pushing in for more, making bigger advantages. The Kassadin, the strong point, the Aatrox is not. Deleted immediately by the chain CC here, and you can see, oh, Perks not going to be able to sidestep that one. Phantom Undertow is going to chain the CC together. Now they're going to follow up. Kassadin grabs another one. Bit of an overstep, immediately punished. TP's now coming in. Run from this Kassadin is going to be a nightmare. Lloyd looking for the Alistar, but they are going to make it out in the end.
Right, maybe even having the Kassadin at this stage is a luxury. Looks like they might want to go for a fight, though.
Potentially going to look to fight in the jungle. G4 can try to chase down isolated members. But Rocky once again getting caught out. The ulti's going to be forced early. Wonder now moving in. Fear Beyond Death is going to throw it out. He's going to pull him right back. Clean pickoff from the side of G2.
Looking to close this one out early. Looking to force that tiebreaker.
They know scaling could be a problem. Perks with a nice sidestep there. Wadid now looking for the re-engage, and it's Hjarnan who's hungry for blood as Rich drops. Item behind the opposition on top of the tier 2 boots. Massive deficits. And Olaf now got to be a little bit careful. Rich, do they even want to take this fight here? It looks like they do because G4 is here. Perks has to play safe, and the Aatrox trying to take down Jankos off to the side.
Ooh.
But he's buying a bit more time. Rocky now running. The resurrection is going to come through, but Wonder's coming. He's threatened. He says, give me that fear beyond death. But the flash is beautifully timed. Yarnan, though, with a follow-up. The X does get laid down, and now they're trying to retreat. Cannot afford to get taken down by Rich. Yarnan, though, just cleaning up the rest of the team. Perks is going to live. A beautiful stop on that ultimate coming through, and G4 wants something, but he doesn't get it, and it's a beautiful triple for Yarnan.
Yeah, and one more time, that was Ascension starting up and is right now very squishy. So if he goes anywhere near that, he's going to have to burn Summoner spells, means he can't get into the pit. And you can see that right now, G4 doesn't do that much damage.
But the Bane is on the way, and she might. The Blade of the Rune King comes through. Wonder's still going to throw out the ult. He still wants to use the Fear Beyond Death. Not going to get pulled in, though. Nixor being there saves his butt. Rich, though, has to be careful. He's just going to leap out to safety. Connected everybody. Instantly leaping in. That's Rich going down. Rampage now for Jankos as he takes the kill credit. TP comes in for ASC. They think this is their chance to fight. G4 wants a little bit more. They know that Wonder is not here. His TP up and available as he respawns. He's not going to get a chance, though. In goes the Aatrox. Perks doing what he can to peel back the fight. But Yarnan going off on the backside. Takes down the Bane. G4, though, going to get one back. Rocky kills himself as he tries to dash over the wall to safety. And it is Yarnan on cleanup duty in the back end.
Have a great performance, but really it is just all about the jungler. Yank had a couple of fantastic games and kind of an average game against G2 earlier today, but I think that they do have more, especially if CBM plays up. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Yarnan killed Olaf.
Yep.
That's what happens. Of course, a massive gold lead, so it is just G2 walking this one down. Now, we are still waiting. Maybe this is the moment. Maybe Nixor can do something, but sadly, that is a fed Urgot, and you just do not get to play League of Legends when he pushes that R button. Jankos going to bring in another kill as well. Double in the end for Wonder. G2 slowly but surely cutting the last little light of hope out of G4 and the Ascension lineup. This is it. G2 moving up to 3-1 in the group, contesting for first place.
And if you're G2, you breathe a big sigh of relief because Destiny back in your own hands. Some of the class of the more experienced members starting to show. And that final game of the day really does become exciting.
It is truly a huge occasion now for G2. You know, it started off so grim. I think a lot of people lost faith, but they have showed up here today. And even when the Cassidy was ahead, they did not lose sight of their goal. Even when Perks, the main man on that team, was put behind, they still put up the results.
And on the flip side, Ascension have to look at this and say, you know what?